Now, today is Black Friday, and many people are already searching for the best deals online.
Well, yeah, why not?
Yeah, well, absolutely. But you've got to be very careful because identity fraud attempts have increased by more than 20% over the past year. And, of course, there'll be a lot of them about today because they'll know that what we're doing is looking for a bargain, looking for something that sounds too good to be true. And in many cases, it may well just be that.
So, of course, some scammers are targeting the rising popularity of energy-saving goods like air fryers by selling them at hugely discounted prices, but, of course, they don't exist. You don't actually get them at the end of the day.
Joining us now is Senior Vice President at VoucherCodes.co.uk, Maureen McDonagh. It's lovely to see you. But yes, we are all likely to come across a scam today, aren't we? And we've got to have the sense to know what's a scam and what isn't and avoid at all costs.
I think the most important thing is to research in advance and make sure the products that you want to buy today or over the weekend, you stick to that list and you use one of the really trusted retailers. If you look on the website address, there's usually a padlock and that tells you that it's a trusted retailer. And if you double check it with Trustpilot, they'll be able to tell you if it's an excellent rating. So definitely take a moment, make sure that padlock is there, make sure that you stick to your list before you get carried away looking at any of those other...
I mean, a lot of us do our shopping. If you do the shopping online, you're doing it from a company that you know anyway, right? If you're just sort of going directly onto the website there. Why is it that when it comes to the checkout, because we know Black Friday deals aren't always that much of a deal, really. Why is it when you get to the checkout, it always says, have you got a voucher code? Is there always discounts available all year long?
Yeah, there are always discounts, but what we do is we work with our retailers to try and find that right price point that works for their margins, but also works for the consumer. And this year we've seen actually a lot of customers not only want discounts on their party dress, but they're also looking at on their washing powder and their Christmas crackers. They're looking for that code for everyday purchases. So it really isn't about that big ticket item or that luxury item. The reality is everyone is feeling the squeeze this year. We've seen 22% more people come to our site this year, and that's up and down the country.
Yeah, what does your site do? I mean, if I want to buy something like an air fryer, for instance, and I think it would be very handy to have a code, is that what I do? I go to your website and say, do you have any codes available for air fryers?
Yeah, so you can come to our site, VoucherCodes.co.uk, and anyone can get a deal. You don't have to be signed up. It's free for everyone to use.
Now, the issue is, though, isn't it, that loads of people, because I, being canny, always do it. If I've got something like, I always think, right, I'll search for a voucher code. And 9 times out of 10, they don't work.
So you have to come to our site. Our site, every single code is hand-checked, and it's someone in my team in the UK. So it's on my head.
Right.
And every single code is hand-checked, not just when it goes up on the site, but every single day our codes are hand-checked. And for any reason that you may have an error, we have a code guarantee that we would give you £20 back for that inconvenience. So absolutely our codes are hand-trusted.
Where do you get them from?
We were born out of the recession back in 2008, and we've been working with our partners for nearly 15 years. So we've built up that trust and that expertise.
But where do you get the code from? I mean, do you ring up do you have a relationship with manufacturers?
Yeah, with the retailers.
With the retailers.
So it could be Tesco, Sephora, Co-op, Buy a Gift, any retailers. We've got 5,000 on the site.
See, that goes to show, doesn't it, that, of course, we all get into a bit of a state over Black Friday. That actually, it's, you know, if you want a good deal, there is normally one out there. We don't have to wait for a certain week of the year to get a good deal.
It will depend on the time of the year. I think there is just a high expectation over the Black Friday weekend that the deals will be better.
Even better.
And retailers have been planning this for months. And I think it's really important, especially where the cost of living is just affecting everybody, that I think everyone is becoming a bit more savvy. and they know that there are some good deals out there and they'll save up. But what we always advise is check the price comparison sites, make sure that you stick to your shopping list, don't get swayed, and just really think about that considered purchase that you want to make this year.
Okay. Busy week for you then, is it?
Busy week, yeah. It's actually really busy over the summer, and now it's just more making sure that our customers are happy and the retailers are happy, and everyone their pound goes that little bit further.
Yeah. Well, that's always a nice thing, isn't it? Maureen, really good to see you this morning.
Really nice
Thank
to
you
meet
very
you.
much
Thank
indeed.
you.
Fascinating business you're in. I didn't even know that sort of thing existed.
Yeah, so if you're buying
Thank
stuff
you.
online, never just click pay until you've checked for a
You'll be
voucher
able to
code.
knock a few quid off.
Yeah. Every little helps. It all adds up.
It does.
Anyway.
It adds to that feeling that you've actually.
Oh, it
got
does.
a bargain as well.
You can't beat a 10%
Oh, no,
off.
it
can
really
you?
is lovely. Lovely thinking you've got a little bit off. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
There you go. Or even free delivery or something. All very nice.